All right, Roblox went on the news and apparently just started spewing lies. I don't know. I think they think we are literally dumb. Roblox finally uncensored this word. Another lawsuit was filed by a little kid against Roblox. I'm not even kidding. And a lot more other small news I want to talk about after I ask you to subscribe. I'm a little bit sick right now as well, but the news needs to be talked about, so subscribe as well. It'll make me not sick, surely. That'll definitely happen. Anyways, let's talk about the first story, which just happens to be something that is a little bit smaller, and then we'll get into the bigger thing. And it just happens to be apparently a new event that Roblox is working on or something already, because here's a tweet right here from Roblox Event Leaks that says, recently 2 new places were created in the Roblox Presents group featuring similar and numbered names, probably the version of a new event hub and the test version, with 2 links to 2 games named 10 and 20. Now, these games have nothing on them. It's just made for the Roblox Presents group, so it could be anything, but usually when there's games uploaded like this to the Roblox Presents group, it is usually for an event, but I mean, an event just ended on Roblox, so I don't know if they'd be working on another one. I guess Halloween is coming up soon, so maybe that's what people think is going to happen, but I don't know. Last time we had a Halloween event, it was The Haunt, and that one was terrible, so I don't even know if I want another one. Regardless, though, in the comments, it says, during the development of the Takeover event, so the last event, 50 numbered places were loaded. We never knew the reason for these maps, but they were never updated ever again, not even after the end of the event. So yeah, maybe we're getting a really small event for Halloween or something. I have no clue, but it seems like something's happening. I don't know. And most people in the comments are just like doubting that this is another event, but maybe it is, guys. Maybe it is. Who knows? Regardless, we can move on to another story that is also insanity, and then we'll move on to the thing where Roblox apparently thinks we're stupid, because apparently one of the biggest extensions, I believe, is, I guess, shutting down. So Blox Media tweeted out this saying, Roblox Plus will be shutting down in the coming months. More information coming soon about the reason. Now, I'm not really sure what Roblox Plus is, but I think it's an extension, because if we go in the comments, we can see this post here that says, sadly, the time has come to start shutting down Roblox Plus. I no longer have time to maintain this extension, and I haven't published an update in over 1 year. More information coming on this later, but the extension will be shut down over the next coming months. Now, why am I even talking about this? Well, it's because I think Roblox Plus is, I'm pretty sure, like one of the top 3 Roblox extensions in downloads. Maybe I could be wrong. Yeah, looking at the Google Chrome web store, it has 1 million users. There's a lot of people that use this. But I think the main reason I should talk about this is because now that this is actually shutting down and allegedly, apparently, maybe going to get deleted off of the Chrome web store, I think it's very important that people know that it's being deleted, because there's probably going to be scam versions re-uploaded with the same name and picture after it gets deleted. So yeah, if you're someone that uses extensions and you have Roblox Plus, you probably don't have to delete it right now, but in the future, if it disappears from your Chrome, probably don't try and re-download it, because the only ones that are going to be left up are scams, bro. But yeah, regardless, we can now move on to the next story, which is Roblox apparently thinking we are absolutely stupid. So what exactly happened? Okay, so Roblox went on like this news thing, and they kind of just talked about Roblox safety, guys. Isn't that awesome? And the craziest part is that it wasn't the typical type of like safety mumbo jumbo that they usually do. They literally started it off by calling us stupid. So I watched the whole thing and I wrote down notes of what I heard, and then I'll also look at tweets and reactions to it, because it is absolutely insane. But trust me, the start of this interview thing is not even the worst part. But regardless, it started off by them talking about how much they wanted to emphasize their safety on the platform, and that's why they were even doing this interview in the first place. And they say they wanted to emphasize their safety because most of the complaints people have are from things that have happened 5 years ago. As you can see, here's a tweet actually quoting it, saying, Roblox's VP of Civility and Partnerships said, a lot of the negative press has come from things that happened 5 years ago, which is not true at all. I don't even think I can think of something that happened in 2020 that is still relevant in 2025. I mean, bro, this year we had the hatch, we had Petty, bro, we had that guy that was a part of the event. That was a huge thing. Now, like literally last month, the month before, you banned Schlep. What are you talking about? This stuff did not happen 5 years ago. It happened maybe 5 weeks ago. Now, obviously, this quote in specific has triggered so many people, because what are they talking about? They are so out of touch with the community. It is insane. And that is super ironic, because later in this interview, they talk about how they're trying to get more feedback from programs that they've started and players and just the other safety council. But like, they're clearly not taking feedback if they think a lot of the negative press comes from stuff that happened 5 years ago, bro. I mean, I'm trying to think in my head, what happened 5 years ago in 2020 that is still relevant in 2025. I honestly cannot think about it, bro. Like, yes, Roblox wasn't perfect 5 years ago, but it's a lot less perfect in 2025. I don't even know what this is, bro. This is the stupidest quote ever. Does Roblox really think that we're just stupid? Like, what's going on here, bro? But it's insane because there was also something else that was announced during this whole interview that is also not good, or I feel like people are not gonna like in the future, because around the end of the interview, they talk about advice for parents and like what updates are coming to Roblox to help make it safer, you know? And they said by the end of this year, so within the next 3 months, Roblox is planning on rolling out age estimation for everyone. Now, before, I feel like people were under the impression that this age estimation thing was only really used for trusted connections. And, you know, if you wanted to get like certain access to some things without ID verification, you could use age estimation instead. But apparently, age estimation is going to be a standard on Roblox in the near future for everybody. So what that means is in the future, within this year, you will have to take a picture of yourself on Roblox to estimate your age just to use any sort of communication features on the platform, which on the surface, okay, I will say seems like a good idea. I mean, Roblox is such a big company at this point. This is honestly the best thing they could maybe do, you know? I mean, that's what I've seen a lot of people online saying. They're saying that, you know what, this update is probably the only thing that they could do to kind of have some sort of moderation or safety feature on a mass scale for a platform as big as Roblox. But also, wasn't it like literally a month or two ago where people were complaining that YouTube, Spotify, and a couple other social media platforms were doing age estimation? And now that Roblox is doing it, I can't imagine the feedback when people realize what's happening is going to be good either. Now, another thing that comes with this age estimation update is that it means that you will actually only be able to communicate with people within your own age group. This was announced like a long time ago, so I'm not really shocked by this, but a lot of people have been seeing this and I guess being, I don't know, disappointed or mad. I don't know. I saw like Creekcraft's video. I didn't watch it, but I think he mainly talked about the age group like communication thing with this age estimation update. And a lot of people have just been like confused and not really happy with this update, but I've also seen a lot of people as well that are also happy with this update. It's honestly a mixed bag. And my personal opinion here is that I feel like this update will probably go over fine for the first couple months, but then it will kind of get picked up by like, you know, YouTubers and stuff, and it'll probably get a lot of backlash, bro. It'll look like the whole YouTube and Spotify thing. But anyways, throughout this interview, they also talk about a lot of other stuff, such as like how they're working on safety by getting safety councils and giving advice for parents, and talking about how they added offline mode due to feedback, but it was from feedback of like, I forget what they exactly said, but it was not the people online that actually wanted offline mode. They added it because of like the safety council saying that they got anxiety from being online on Roblox or something, which is just, I guess, more proof that they don't listen to the general community. They only really listen to like their internal community at Roblox. So it's just weird. Okay, so I'm recording this after as well because another thing they mentioned in this interview is that apparently they have different filters on different age groups on Roblox, right? And I think at one point, if I'm not mistaken, they literally say that they disable filters for people under 13, which is not true. And obviously this person misspoke, but it just showcases like what is going on at Roblox. Either they don't know anything of what's happening here, or that is just the most insane misspeak of all time, bro.
But for the younger kids that are under the age of 13, we have chat filters turned off by default. We have types of content for younger kids automatically set to mild or minimum.
Regardless, people are not happy with this interview. It has been an absolute dumpster fire. Mainly, though, people are talking about the first thing that they said, and they're not really mentioning anything else in it. I mean, at least on Twitter. I think people have made YouTube videos about it. And regardless, this interview is... man, it is kind of annoying. Like, I will admit, Roblox has been slowly but surely getting better at moderation over the past couple months due to everything that has happened. I mean, I've talked about a lot of positive updates that have happened throughout Roblox, but again, that whole, like, initial quote that they had in the interview was just, like, a huge slap in the face. Like, why would you... what kind of comment is that? That is so stupid. All right, now let's talk about the next thing that Roblox is kind of under fire for, and it's them getting sued by a little kid, okay? Because apparently, a 12-year-old is suing Roblox due to something that is once again now I guess becoming the norm. I guess my past 3 videos have been kind of about this, but here is one of the news stories about it, and trust me, there is so many. This is a very, very popular story right now. BC boy sues Roblox, claiming it's addictive for children. Now, apparently this is happening in Canada. I mean, BC is British Columbia, so that's kind of interesting. You don't really ever see lawsuits like this come out of Canada. It's usually like, I don't know, other places, usually America, I think, because I think it's harder to sue Roblox if you're not in America, because it's like, I I don't know the laws. It's whatever, because it says in this news story that a BC boy is suing the makers of popular online gaming platform, claiming the website is designed to be addictive. The lawsuit says that the plaintiff started playing Roblox at 5 or 6. Gaming addiction shortly after that. Okay. Now, the craziest part about this is that I guess this lawsuit is a class action lawsuit, which I guess potentially opens up the door to further plaintiffs joining in. So if you, I guess, are, I think, from Canada, I think you might have to be from Canada to join this lawsuit. Potentially in the future, that could mean that anybody that has suffered gaming addiction via Roblox could join this lawsuit and potentially get paid out money just, I guess, for being addicted to Roblox, I guess. Now, obviously, Roblox did not respond to any of this, even though it's been all over the news. Maybe they'll respond sometime in the future. And honestly, I am super duper curious to see if anything happens out of this. I mean, I have talked about 2 other news stories in my past 2 videos about this whole gaming addiction argument that people are starting to talk about a lot more. And bro, I wonder if this is going to be something that can actually get Roblox sued. I am super duper curious. I feel like they probably can't though, because Roblox has some sort of like loophole in just their existence that you can't really sue Roblox based on addiction. You'd have to sue the games on Roblox to do that, because Roblox doesn't technically make the games. It's user-generated games. So I don't know if this lawsuit will really go anywhere, but if it does, seemingly people will be able to claim money if they got addicted to Roblox, I guess, in Canada, or maybe just globally. I have no clue. Yeah, very interesting stuff, and it could lead to Roblox losing a lot of money, or it could lead to absolutely nothing. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And now, without further ado, we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be a word finally being uncensored on Roblox that should never have been censored in the first place. And as you can see, here's a tweet saying, after 8 years, YouTuber Quackity's name has been uncensored on Roblox. Now, it's kind of funny because this all happens after Quackity actually went to RDC this year. So I wonder if that had anything to do with it. But yeah, apparently Quackity actually posted this on his own Instagram story. And it's just kind of funny to see that this finally happened, bro, after 8 years. It really shows like the beef that they had, bro, because if you weren't there and you don't remember, okay, Quackity used to do raids on Roblox, specifically the forums and stuff like that, and Roblox really hated him, so they banned his name, they banned anyone who mentioned his name, and eventually they shut down the forums due to the increasing amount of raids that were being done by Quackity and I think some other people. And I think Quackity was also like banned for a lifetime as well. Like he wasn't allowed to make new accounts until only recently when Roblox, I guess, forgot about him. But yeah, it seems like Quackity is now unbanned. He was at RDC. It seems like maybe he's working with Roblox, because I know Quackity does do like some stuff with I think there's like this language translator thing that he works on that might have some ties with Roblox or just like tech companies in general, so maybe that's why he got unbanned. I don't know. Regardless, it's good to see. Quackity's a cool YouTuber. And now we can move on to the last story, or the second last story, which is just a good update, because now on Roblox, lights can shine double the distance. I don't know why Roblox has a cap on how far lights can shine, but they do. As you can see now, it says 60 to 120 studs, making it easier for creators to light up larger spaces with fewer sources, with a before and after screenshot showing off that, yeah, you can now have bigger lights on Roblox. Very small update, but it is good. If you are someone that works in studio, you know how big of a deal this actually kind of is. But now we can talk about the next story, and possibly the last one unless something else comes out, and it's basically the richest person on Roblox getting even richer in a way that broke a world record. As you can see, this tweet from Rollymons says, earlier today, Simon Blocks became the first person to hit 500 million value besides the automated Roblox account. At 505 million value, he is closer to now hitting 1 billion value than hitting 0, with a screenshot showing off that he is officially the second richest Roblox player, and I think he has been for a long time. Technically, he's number 1 because the official Roblox account isn't like real. And yeah, every day he's just getting richer and richer, bro. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. The rich get richer, I guess. Maybe give me a little bit of those limited, Simon.